This shit ass plane costs $70 fucking dollars. Hello, I'm Possible Scam, I live in your sheets, and this is my review of the MiG-21. This thing is not worth $70, because it is quite frankly a fucking copy of its tech tree counterpart, the MiG-21 Bissau, put in the German tech tree and $70 price tag slapped on it, because Gaijin is very good at selling things totally. This plane is like, if you want a quick and short review, it's like 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. If you want a long review, watch the damn video, asshole. The MiG-21 gets access to 4 missiles, and 2 of them being not rubber dog shit. These missiles that aren't rubber dog shit are the R-60MK and the R-13M1. The missiles that are quite shit, the R-3S and the R-3R. These missiles only pull 10 Gs, and the R-3R coupled with the MiG-21's horrible radar really isn't just a viable option at 11.0. Now, the MiG-21 also gets access to CAS options, but this really isn't recommended since the MiG-21 is quite frankly a bad platform to do CAS with, because it can carry 2 S-24s, S-5Ks, or 2 500 kilo bombs, and you don't get a bomb CCIP, which a top tier that's very, very good to have. So, the MiG-21 is actually quite good when it comes to its weapons, with the R-60s and the R-13s, but this plane as a CAS vehicle, there's better in the German tech tree, being like the FC-22 or even the F-4F being better than this. So, if you are talking about as a fighter, yeah, this is quite good. If you're talking about as a CAS aircraft, you definitely get better options in the German tech tree. The MiG-21 also gets access to a 23mm Gush cannon, the same as found on the MiG-23ML and all the other MiG-21s. This cannon is quite odd because sometimes when I hit someone, it annihilates them instantly, and sometimes when I hit someone, it's like I threw a fucking napkin at them. So this plane's gun can be summed up as, it can does damage sometimes, and it gets 250 rounds. Now, this is quite bad since it has a high fire rate, so that's really only shooting the gun for about 6 seconds around there, and then you're out of ammo. The gun itself, it has pretty decent velocity, so it's not too hard to aim, but at the same time it is pretty hard to aim. It's not bad, but it's not good. It's alright. If you do hit though, most of the time it does a lot of damage, so it's not bad in that type of sense. The MiG-21 is a delta wing aircraft. What does this mean? It can turn quite well while bleeding a lot of speed. This really isn't too bad though, since your engine produces a lot of kilograms of thrust, making the MiG-21 pretty good at turning while being able to regain its speed. The only downside is that really you do bleed a lot of speed. As you can see here, I'm bleeding a decent amount of speed right here. Now the MiG-21 is powered by the Tamansky R25-300, which can produce 4,040 kilograms of thrust when not afterburning. When afterburning, it could produce 7,340 kilograms of thrust. This is good for the MiG-21's lightweight at 10 tons. Now, the MiG-21 at max speed in realistic, when you're going high altitude, can go 2,200 kilometers. Really, you're going to be seeing about 1,300, 1,400, so around Mach 1.3 in a real match, 1.2. Around there with the MiG-21 Lazur. That is really going to be your actual speed, give or take. Now it's time to talk about the MiG-21's engine's fuel consumption. The engine is quite thirsty, it drinks a lot of gasoline like I used to do, and in general, you need to take at least 20 minutes. As you see here, it really drinks the gasoline quite fast. So I recommend taking 30 minutes to max tank, but you can probably get away with 20 minutes, just don't afterburn as much. Okay, now it's time to talk about the MiG-21's flares. It gets 64 flares, or if you take flares and chaff, you get 32 flares, 32 chaff. That's not bad, that's quite average. Most planes get around 60 flares, so you're definitely not lacking there. I take all flares, but if you want to, you could take mix. But I usually stay low with flares only. Now, the MiG-21, since it has such a strong engine and lightweight, it actually takes off quite fast. It takes around 20-30 seconds to get off the airfield with the MiG-21 Lazur. I will play a clip of now showing how long it takes to take off with this jet. So, the final part is, how does the MiG-21 play? Well, the MiG-21 plays quite well. You stay fast, low to the ground, and use your great missiles to kill people who aren't paying attention. So boom and zoom. You can dogfight since you do turn well, but I wouldn't recommend it as you'll bleed a lot of speed and you'll probably be killed by someone else, like maybe an F-14 or F-16. You'll just get picked off because you're not going slow. So, the MiG-21. You really just stay slow, stay fast, and just shoot missiles at people who aren't paying attention and maybe do a few head-ons. That's really how you play this aircraft. If you go high, you're probably going to die to like an AIM-7 Sparrow or a R-27. So, for $70, do I recommend this jet? No, the fuck I don't. For maybe 35, get it half off. Maybe 50, I recommend this, as this is like one of the few jets you can grind Germany with since they removed the SBSK. But for $70, this jet really isn't worth it because it can be quite boring, and quite frankly, there isn't much unique about it. It's the same as its tech tree counterpart in the tech tree, the MiG-21 Bissau. Otherwise, it's really not too much unique about this jet. It's the exact same, and there's nothing unique about it. So if you already have like top tier Germany or top tier Russia, or even top tier Finland, like the Finnish MiG-21, then you already have this jet, except that yours just isn't premium. This jet, there's much better options such as like the F4S or the MiG-23ML. So I really don't recommend buying this. For a 1 to 10, 1 being dog ass, 10 being fucking broken, this plane sits at about 6 out of 10. It's alright. It's not bad, but it's not like good currently, because all you do is fight 4th gen jets, so you just get raped by F-16s, F-14s, MiG-29s. If 4th gens, let's say, got moved to 13.0, 12.7, 12.3, I would say this jet is a solid 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. But currently, with fighting how many 4th gens it fights, I just can't see putting it above 6 out of 10, because it fights stuff that are out of its class that it really shouldn't even be fighting. That's my review. I plan maybe to cover like the F4S or the F14, maybe MiG-23. Currently, the MiG-21, either buy it on sale or really just wait for 4th gens to get up tiered or something, because right now this thing just dies to the BRD compression. If you like the video, like it, hopefully. If you can, please subscribe. This took me quite a bit of effort because Share Factory is absolutely horrid. And yeah, I'm just gonna have some clips of me playing the MiG-21 in the background. Feel free to watch it if you want. So I'm playing the MiG-21 right here, so EMA missile. Okay, that actually almost hit. I think I can hit this guy with an R-15. Actually, I'll just use an R-60, fuck it. That's all you need. Yeah, there you go. Go to the R-60. Please hit. Please hit. Oh, okay.